Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to do a little bit of a different reading. We're sitting right on the cusp of our hybrid eclipse season. So that means we have a merging in of the next zodiac sign. So it's going to give us a little bit of a taste test to open that door so we can see kind of what we're looking at the next set of eclipse signs, which is going to be North Node Pisces, South Node Virgo. Okay, this will refer back to years 2015 through about 2017. So think back to that time zone. Think about what was going on during that time. And so often these cycles are linked back to the previous version of the same signs. So it won't necessarily mean the same things, of course, but it can link back to similar topics, subjects, storylines. And often it can be similar or same storylines, maybe not involving you, but maybe involving the next generation down, meaning your kids. Okay, so the eclipse, the super moon, partial lunar eclipse in the sign of Pisces at 25 degrees is going to be September 17th, 18th, depending on your time zone on the globe. And the new moon solar eclipse will be on October 2nd-ish, okay? Depending, again, on the time zone on the globe, wherever you're living. And that will be the new moon solar eclipse at 10 degrees Libra. Okay, so what I like to call this particular time zone is the bridge season of eclipse. So it's from eclipse to eclipse, and generally there's about approximately 14 days, 2 weeks span within that eclipse season. Okay, that's what I call bridge season. So that's what we're going to base this particular reading upon. Okay. So there is one message that came through here loud and clear, and it's clairvoyance. So seeing clearly, seeing beyond like flashes of insight. So pay attention to dream state when you're sleeping, dreams, visions, daydreaming, whatever. So clairvoyance is going to be of importance or of significance during this eclipse bridge season. And so, and when we call it a hybrid, I'm just going to refer back to this a little bit. We have Pisces, which is polar opposite is Virgo, but Pisces is mixing with Libra, right? So that's how you have a combination of the two. Libra's polar opposite is Aries. So we're mixing two. We're just slowly beginning to merge into the next eclipse season, which will be in 2025, okay? And that's why I said it'll give us a taste test. It'll give us a flavor. It'll give us a little bit of an insight as to what's going on or what's going to take place in the 2025-2026 eclipse season of Pisces Virgo. Okay, so we will begin our reading, and I'm going to start. So what's going to happen is I'm going to do the eclipse, the partial lunar eclipse on this side, and then I will do the new moon solar eclipse on this side. We will do a row down the center, which is going to fill in the information for the bridge season, the gap between in those 14 days. Okay, you've got the power. Okay. It's your abilities to resolve this situation. You can do it. Okay, so again, this will have to do with clairvoyance. So I'm going to put another card here, but a tarot card with this. So you got the power to resolve a situation. So you got something going on, and it's probably the clairvoyance or the day visions or daydreams or nighttime dreams where it's going to give you a resolve. Okay, so this is a new cycle, a new start. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Normally, lunar eclipses bring culminations, endings, resolutions. Here this card is. Conclusions, finishing up things, wrapping things up. It brings endings to situations or subject matters or cycles. Okay, so this is really sweet. So this really is a wrap up of something old and ending the old, and we have liftoff with something new. Okay, so the Fool is the card of Aries, and this can be an unexpected. This is mixed with Uranus. We have the Uranus sign here. The Fool is the Aries card. So this is, you've got the power, it's telling you. You've got the abilities to resolve something. So bring something to conclusion, and it might be a flash of insight, like I said, clairvoyant energy that helps you, or it might be an unexpected something or other situation, unexpected event or person coming in to help you resolve. And soon as this conclusion comes to an end, or a culmination, or a resolution, however that fits for you, there's going to be a new cycle coming in. So you're trying to wrap something up, finish something up, so you can bounce on and get on to something new. Okay, so this is really nice. And just keep in mind, as I talked about the, this is something pinging in the background, which I've never had before. So we'll take that as a sign. The Aries card, again, that's got to do with that Aries Libra eclipse season, which we are just kind of on the very verge of merging out of. So that will have something to do with the past 2 years. Okay, so just keep that in mind. It's a new liftoff, a new start. It's auspicious opportunity. It's something new that you're wanting to step into, a new cycle in life, or a new time zone in life. Okay, so we will grab... Okay, so this is, funny, this is on the pre-shuffle. I've never noticed this card before in this deck. It's really pretty and it's really nice. And so this is the Two of Wands. So you have choices and maybe two different paths to go down. And this is the key to unlocking something to your answers, taking the lid off, finding an answer, finding a way, a choice to bring a conclusion, resolution, or an answer, or something you need. So I'll show you this. It's got that key. And so there's a choice, one or two, choice A or B, but it's the key to unlocking something that you need. So it might be the answer you need to finish something up. And so we'll put that here. So that's going to be in the placement where that's going to be sitting in this next 14 days. That's going to be an everyday event. That's going to be how you approach your day, an everyday thing you're looking at. So you're looking at choices to find a resolution or conclusion or an answer. And so it's choices. So it could be a choice of things, could be a choice of people to help you. But you have the key. And again, this really falls nicely with you've got the power and the abilities to resolve. So, the key to whatever you're looking for. And again, that's going to be a daily practice, kind of what you're looking at every day, thinking about, contemplating, working on. Okay, oh, look at this. And so this is what we have. Again, here's the Death card. This is the card of Scorpio. And so this is culminations, endings, resolutions, conclusions, resolves, bringing something to that formal ending. And then again, that goes hand in hand with this Fool. And this is in the placement of the house, the home, the family. It can be real estate. It can be property, something to do with family matters. And also this can be emotional health, those kinds of things. And you might be dealing with things within those areas or that criteria, etc. And it can, like I said, family matters as well, because this is basically the zodiac wheel. So the first is the rising sign. This is going to be your foundations, your house and home area in private. And it might be things that you're concerned about or you have fears over too. So we'll just keep that in mind. I'm going to move this a bit. Something that needs resolving within the house and the home. Again, it's house, home, family matters, property, real estate, anything like that. So we're looking at bringing a culmination, a conclusion. So we see this message or this energy over and over. So the next position is going to be our relationships, our partnerships, could be clients, customers, our helpers. Can be agreements, can be contracts, it can be design or art, those kinds of things. Okay, King of Wands. Okay, so we could be looking at higher authority figures to help us. This could be drafting contracts and agreements. This could be getting help from a partner. This is an older person. When we have the King of Wands is somebody who's been around a long time. Kings indicate older, wiser people with experience. So it could be parents, grandparents. This could be somebody on a professional level. This can involve doctors, lawyers, counselors. anything in that realm, who's got a real keen mind. They're a go-getter, they're active, it's like a fire energy. It's go-getter, it's high drive, it's a lot of passion. And again, this is somebody helping you close out this cycle, because we have a circle here. And so also when we see this, ironically enough, if you look on here, it looks like a 7 across the abdominal area of this character. And so this is the 7th house. So ironically enough, this can involve an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius placement, or it's just somebody who you have some sort of relationship with. So that could be personal, it could be professional, it could be client, customer, and again, somebody helping you resolve something. And so the relationship is likely professional. Like anyway, is somebody coming in to help you. So you take it as it lands. It's going to be professional to personal, but somebody of an older mentality with a lot of experience, or somebody of a higher realm of authority in a profession. Okay, so take it as it lands. And that couldn't be more appropriate for this. And so, when again, the lunar eclipses, normally they take out, and they resolve. Lots of times the lunar is full illumination. If you're missing details or something, they tend to show up. Okay, now we have the king and the queen. So this is the high point. So we actually have a matched pair. So this, again, is an older woman. So we could have an older couple, not older couple, older in age. So, like above 20, above 30, beyond. These are older, mature people looking at something, having to close something out, finish something. So it could be men, it can be women, it can be a man helping a woman, it can be a woman helping a man. But we're all sitting with Wands energy, which means, again, is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So these particular combinations, so this is sitting at the high point, which means this is, the outcome, this is the status. This is, authority figures. This is how you're seen. This is what you want in the end. In the end, like the top placement is going to be what you're working towards, the end result, how you want things to be in the end, an accomplishment, a status. It's kind of like a resolve. So it kind of goes in a circular order. But when you have these two, this is power, this is drive, and this is going after what you want, getting it done until it's fully completed. And details will be perfect, because this is a go-getter. This is somebody who is an excellent manifester. This is somebody who goes after what they want until it's fully completed. It's an aggressive energy. And so it's like, if you've been waiting a little while, all of a sudden, like say a couple of weeks for something to happen or something to get done, all of a sudden, boom, within 48 hours, it's done, finished, all wrapped up. So it's successful conclusion. Okay. So I'm just going to put these over here. How much can I move these over? Gonna make a little bit of room for the next row. Okay, so we will pull cards for the new moon solar eclipse, 10 degrees Libra. And so that's going to be at 2 weeks from this point. Oop. Okay, so this one came out. So these kind of go hand in hand, and I'm just going to show you. This can have a couple different meanings. So we have the pregnancy card, and we have business venture. So this can actually be babies, or this can be parenthood, or birthing new projects or new business into fruition. So these really go hand in hand. So I'll read you the pregnancy card. The birth of a child bringing great blessings to you and the world. So again, this isn't always like the typical meaning of having a child or a baby, but it certainly could be. But it could be about birthing a new business or a new project in, okay? Or if you're working on a project, it's time for liftoff, okay? And the business venture, it's really a nice pair. The business venture is trust and follow through on new business ideas, career opportunity. These two are birthing new opportunity, new business, and it might be birthing a new family or child. So take it as it lands. These are actually a really nice card combination. So it's like a liftoff energy. So I'm going to pull another card to go with those. So you're working on something, a new cycle, a new business venture, or wrapping something big time topic, subject matter. It could be big money, but it's a big cycle with a whole lot of meaning that needs to be wrapped up before you start onto something new. Okay, this is success. Nice. Very, very nice. This is success. This is This can be a collaboration. So this can be multiple people coming in to help you, or you might have, you could have multiple partners with this business venture, but this is success. It's something to celebrate. This is, the cheers card. It's success. It's positive resolution. It's liftoff energy. You got something to celebrate because something went really, really well. So this is the card of communication, speaking with others, giving others good news. It's a celebratory card. So this is, again, success with a business venture or idea. This is also success with a physical pregnancy, a baby, or like I said, it can be birthing the business or the news of a grandchild or a child or having a family coming in. But it's either way, it's one or the other. It's a combination, but it's really good celebratory information. Some of you out there might be waiting to get pregnant, or you might be wanting to get pregnancy results, and the results will certainly be positive. And if it's a business venture or a project or idea, that too is very successful, or maybe some of you might actually have both. But this is a high communication card because we have Mercury involved. So this is telling people about the good news. First of all, receiving good news with whatever you're trying to lift off and get going. And maybe you might be telling people that you're pregnant, or I have a new business venture, or we're starting a family. Take it as it lands. But this is all good, all across the board. And it's very nice because the new moon solar eclipse is about new cycles, new liftoffs, new things being birthed into fruition in the physical world. So nice, very nice. Okay, so we have, so this has got to do with money. So this is about creating financial independence, solid foundations, being very, very well organized in a monetary or financial platform or level. So we have the Nine of Pentacles. So this here, this can also mean a new cycle of becoming single. So for example, you might be a pregnant single parent, could be mother, father, take it as it lands. This can also be becoming single, or, and being financially stable and by starting your own business. This can be, and this is something you're working on, or this is something that might be planted. You might have results from closing something that gives you the amount of money to start a new business venture, and which brings you solid, stable foundations, financially stable, and something you worked hard for. The Nine of Pentacles is got to do with money, tangible assets, investments, being financially stable and set. Okay, so this is like a solid foundation in life. Take it how it lands. It can be personal, can be business. Having the money to set up a business to become single, or you might actually becoming single. You might be birthing a new cycle in life, so that could actually involve separation, divorce, but being financially set. Okay, take it as it lands. And that would be something you're working towards every day, something that you're working on a daily task, or you're thinking about. And again, this can also include the physical body, becoming solid, having a solid foundation of health, or you might be working on your physical body. Okay, so here we have, this is Lovers. Okay, so this is two things. The Lovers is a major arcana card. And so it means two things. One is you have major choices to make within the household, the home, the family. This can be property, it can be real estate, or it can be making choices to face your fears. This is the house number 4 is an emotional house. It's about house, it's about family, it's about real estate, it's about property, it's about fears behind closed doors, and also it can be looking at being your authentic self. Okay, now the other thing, this can be a choice between two people within a relationship, within a household, a family, a home. Take it as it lands, but this is a major decision that needs to be made within the home environment, and it's emotional, right? Okay, so the 4th house is always to do in those areas, okay? So it's something to do with your foundations. And, this also can be genealogy. It can be ancestry. It can be, following genetic bloodlines. And this can be referred to genetic health, or genetic linked to health. Very, very ancestry linked. So you might be doing that too. Or that might be a new study. That might be your new business venture. Okay, and we have the 10 of coins. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Okay, so we have a lot of money and a lot of tangible areas here. So we have the 10 of coins. That is the next thing. The next number up from the 9 of coins is the 10 of coins. This is about money. This is about finances. This is about estate affairs. This is about inheritance money. This is about lotto money. This is about coming into money. It could be gifting money. And you know, when you see, look, if you look at this pile here, there's a key right there by that box, right? And so here we also have a key right here. It's like a key to success, something that you're working on that's going to bring you money. So again, it can be estate affairs where it can be willed money, inherited money, gifted money, lotto money, other people's resources. But whatever if this is a business venture, this is going to make you a lot of money. Now, it might involve a partner, but it's looking like this is going to be a solo business venture. This also, it can mean a bunch of business to do with clients and public relations and customers, those types of things. So if you're, a business venture involves selling things, doing things, promoting things, business marketing with clients. It can be design work. It can be anything to do with contracts and agreements, but it's got to do with making you money or getting you money, somebody gifting you money. This is quite an amazing reading actually so far. It's kind of like got that solid gold written all over it. Okay, and the Ace of Cups, very nice. This is brand new start. So when we have this can involve the brand new start, something that's very, very emotionally fulfilling. And ironically enough, when you see the fish, the fish reminds me of the Pisces sign, right? So again, this eclipse season does involve Pisces. And so when you have aces, that's a number one start. When you start this new thing, that's your liftoff. That's step one. It's emotional fulfillment. It's a brand new start of a cycle. But being emotionally happy, like there's lots to celebrate here. Again, this can be, this is also like the infinite love or the unconditional love card. So if this is indeed starting a family, a baby, a pregnancy, it's quite amazing. It's a really, really good thing. So that could be a status of becoming a mother, or it could become the status of being a business owner, a very, very, very successful business owner. Or you could be known as somebody who won the lotto or got a huge inheritance or somebody gifted you money. But it's really good liftoff energy, right? You have the money to do it. You have the know-how to do it. You have the wisdom, the experience to get this up and running off the ground. Also, it's about structure and it's about authority, being your own boss. Okay. The top card is kind of the ultimate end result where we want to be. It's kind of the destiny fated place. So this is something you probably thought about for maybe a lot of years, maybe, some time to contemplate and think how you're going to bring this and birth this into fruition, but you definitely have. So this is just a really amazing reading so far. So this is very, very active for the next 2 weeks ahead. And you can tell that just by the cards. So now I'm going to do a strip. So this is how it is. It's like you're ending something big, something that's been maybe time consuming and taking a little bit of work to get a conclusion, wrapping up or finishing, something to do with that. And like I said, we have multiple cycles going on here, but there's an answer, there's a key to the success, a key to the resolution, something comes in, or you get an illumination. You see something that you maybe missed, and that right there puts the lid tight on and ends this cycle or this whatever you're working on. Something needs to come to a closure before you move on to this new. But when you do, this is absolutely amazing. It's just major good news, good luck, money involved, like whether it's a family, baby, or a business, a project that becomes your new business venture, but very, very successful. However, there's some major decisions that have to be made within the house. Like again, that can involve partners. It can involve maybe becoming single, leaving a house or a home, to be having liftoff in a single status, being your own boss, and you might even be leaving a marriage or relationship to become single, to start this new cycle. So it can be personal, it can be business, it can be family. Take it as it lands, but it's very successful whatever you're aiming to do here. Okay, so now I'm going to do a strip down the middle. So down the strip is going to be from the partial lunar eclipse in Pisces, 25 degrees, and there's that span of 2 weeks that takes us to this one. This is the second new moon solar eclipse, 10 degrees Libra. There's going to be about 14 days in between. So we'll do a row, and that will give us our energy in between. Basically, the step-by-step process or procedure that's going to take us from one eclipse to the next. Fill in the blank of the 2 weeks. What's going on? And some of you might find out you're going to be parents. Maybe it wasn't planned, or some of you might be actually find out you're going to be grandparents. King of Swords. Okay, so every time I see this card, this could be business linked. So this could be corporate registry. This could be incorporating. This could be news or information or communication from a lawyer. This can be a black and white communication between two people in a household, business partners. It's clear communication. It's straight up. Or there's going to be a black and white conversation had between two people, or maybe a couple parties. Like, again, it's whatever shows up as news. There's no beating around the bush. The King of Swords does not beat around the bush. It is what it is. And they'll lay it down on the line, black and white. And if it's a lawyer, it might be correspondence. And again, it's every time I see the card, it reminds me of legal procedure, legal contracts, agreements. Okay, this is very nice. This is about the Wheel of Fortune. Again, this is growth. This is expansion. This is good luck. This is the Destiny Fate card. So this is things flowing in your favor. When I see this, this almost reminds me of lotto winnings or something. Again, inheritance. Inheritances are good, but there's also a huge loss that comes with those. So, I mean, it's good, but there's a lot of emotional loss that comes with that particular combination of money, right? Ten of coins often is inheritances, but it could be gifted money, right? I mean, this is being in the perfect place at the perfect time. It's growth, it's expansion, it's good luck. It's also about higher education, right? So, whether it's post-secondary, spiritual education, it can be about long-distance travel, those kind of things. And again, this is really, really good news to do with good luck. You're going to be on your destined, fated path. A path. Again, eclipse seasons come in to reconstruct and realign us all for our true north path in life. And this is very much it. So here we have eclipse, and that's in a realignment to realign our road to our destined, fated path in life. And again, that's a 10th house meaning. And this could be really good news that you hear about good luck, good fortune. And it also can involve international connections. So you could have, say, customers or clients that are overseas, or, clients that are considered international clients. Oh, you know what? This is funny because this just flipped out. I stuck it back in. Here it comes again. Okay, we have two kings. So this can involve two men. This can involve you and somebody helping you. It can involve two men. It could possibly a choice between two men or two women. Again, this is a choice between people. Or we could have extra help coming in. But this is a lot of experience sitting right here. And so this could be multiple news of good luck, good fortune, perfect place, perfect time, growth, expansion, travel, international connections, education, higher education. This is older people, older wisdom, older experience. But this is a high drive energy for communication. Like it's a hell of a pile of good communication. Like it's fiery. It's almost like you've been sitting waiting for a long time and all of a sudden everything at once just turns. Like that 48 hours things flip. And it's almost, if you were waiting months, it's like everything gets completed in like 2 days or 48 hours. This is a super, super reading. Okay. And here, the Four of Cups. So this is, again, to me, when I see this card, it can be very connected to clairvoyance. So this might have been something you might have been seeing. And when we have Cancer in the moon, again, that's very, very connected intuitive energy. So moon is, again, the moon cycles, the lunar cycles, the new moon, the full moon lunar eclipse, again, very linked to that. And so you're very in tune with that. Okay, so this is, again, that clairvoyance, visions, day dreaming, day visions, nighttime dreams. Pay attention to that because there's something here for you. It keeps on coming up over and over. And Cancer is a very intuitive sign, and it also links down to the Cancer is the ruler of the 4th house. So it's going to link down to these foundational areas: house, home, foundations, real estate, house, property, facing our fears, what's going in behind closed doors that's hidden or dark, being our true authentic self. So also this can also represent the card of boredom. So maybe There might be some sort of spot where you were bored with, or, you know, you just lost interest with, or that's typical meaning that won't apply for most people, not for this reading the way it's laying out. But this is a higher connection to the universe or the cosmos or the divine, and that's listening to that. And so taking the time, taking a peace out time, solitude time, this is really, really good. This is very, very, very connected energy. Okay. And I'm going to pull one more card. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. This couldn't be a more outstanding reading. I mean, if you pick the cards literally, deliberately. The Star card, the card of Aquarius. This is wishes, hopes, dreams coming true. This is very, of course, the major arcana. So this is a big time card. And you know what? I think we have to cover the... I'm going to put this card right here. And so what it means, it's restoring faith, it's restoring hope, it's restoring health, mental health, emotional health. It's about a rebalancing. But the biggest thing, this is about hopes, wishes, dreams coming true. When you have the Star card, it's wish upon a star, but it's major arcana. So this is about, and you couldn't get two more amazing cards than the Wheel of Fortune and the Star card basically sitting on top of each other. So this is actually quite a remarkable reading, I have to say. This has got a lot of push, a lot of shove, a lot of growth, a lot of expansion, and exceptionally very good luck behind it. So you might have good people behind you, might have good employees behind you, might have excellent help behind you, might have a great business partner or spouse helping you. But it's very successful, very linked to money. And if it happens to be an inheritance or something like that, I do send my sympathies and condolences for the loss. But on the flip side of that, it's like letting go of something, closing out that cycle. And there is the inheritance that comes from that ending. It's not always a good one, you know, a good thing. But death is a part of life, right? And we do have the Death card here. So that might be wrapping up somebody's estate or some sort of cycle. Or it could actually end up being a divorce payout or a divorce settlement too. That's possible too. Again, not a good situation, not a good ending, but it is what it is. Or like I said, someone gifting you money, finding money, lotto money, anything to do. Or it's really, really a good business venture, which is going to make you a lot of money. Okay, so with that being said, that will close off our reading. You know what? I'm going to pull one. I'm just going to do a card here. Okay, this is super cool. I just thought at the last minute, I felt like I should pull another card from that deck. So perfect timing. This is the right time for you to move forward. How about that? Yeah, that couldn't be a better card for that reading. Perfect place, perfect time. Again, that's got to do with that Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so that will close off our bridge season reading from our partial supermoon lunar eclipse in Pisces at 25 degrees. Again, that's going to give us that little insight, that little sneak peek into 2026. To our new moon solar eclipse at 10 degrees Libra. And again, that's kind of just basically starting to fade out and merge out of our current eclipse signs of Aries and Libra. Okay. So with that being said, take the reading as it resonates with you. And this is a reading for every level of state of awareness or consciousness. It'll have a slightly different meaning for everybody. So take it as it lands. And remember, we're always on our own personal journey. So everybody elevates at different levels and different times. So if you like the reading, claim it, seal it with a midnight kiss. And if you don't, remember, we can always ditch it and leave it. We're always, always, always at free will choice. So may it shine on you in a positive way. And I like this reading. I think I'll claim it for myself. So wishing you health, happiness, and many big blessings. Until we get together again, stay happy, stay healthy, take care of yourself and each other. Something else I want to mention is with the eclipse season, they merge in. It's not just that 2-week time gap, or the bridge season. It actually merges in about 2 months prior. Then we have the full-blown bridge season, eclipse season of about the 2-week span. And then it merges out. So the merging out energy will be from October 3rd for about 2 months after that. So it's not just a 2-week solid span. It merges in, we have full blown, and then it merges out. So these changes in this reading can actually apply so about the first few days of December before it actually manifests. So just keep that in mind. So that's a time frame. That's kind of how the eclipse season energy works. So like I said, good luck with this, because this is really, 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 really a good reading. So for those of you who see this and claim it, good luck. And I hope it brings you nothing but good luck, good health, prosperity, and good luck on your new venture or your new baby or your new family. Okay. Till we talk again, take care of yourself, take care of each other, stay happy and stay healthy. Bye for now.